This beautiful little thing here is Angela. I call her Mama because I didn't know her name at first. She's just here for some training. I'm not training her to do anything fancy. I'm just training her to not be terrified of people. She was badly abused. So right now, what we've been practicing is I'm trying to teach her. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Easy. Oh. I'm trying to teach her that all the things that I want to do with her are basically just different ways of getting scritchies and treats. Nothing more. That when I'm putting a rope on her, it's so that I can bring her over to a different spot to get some scritchies. We kind of have some cool sky going on right now. Anyway, her default mode is being terrified. When I move, she's kind of scared. If I hold up a rope, or heaven forbid touch her with it, she freaks out. She is getting better. Before, this used to send her over the edge. And when I mean over the edge, I mean nearly through her pen. Right now the panels are all wonky because the horses were pushing on it trying to get treats. But that's okay. Luckily, she's not super scared of that kind of stuff. She's just mostly scared of people. Not that I can blame her because people have been awful to her most of her life. So we're going to see if we can get the rope on her again. I don't ever do it up when I'm using one of these ropes because I don't want to risk her catching it on anything. The only rope that I do ever put on her, at least so far, that's been done up in a sense, is the lariat rope, but it's nice and stiff, so I don't worry about it catching on these light duty panels. She can see me out of her left eye, but I believe she is entirely blind out of her right eye. So she always keeps me on this side of her. See, if I turn, she turns her whole body to look at me. Hey. Only recently she started letting me pet her face too. So let's see if we can get this rope on her without too much ado. Hey, sweetheart. First we're going to get up there and get her scritching. Let's get some scritchies for you. Whoop. Could you piss off, Desi? That's not helpful. There's a good girl. We're doing some scratchies. Doing some scratchies. Good girl. Oh, yeah. Good girl. That's a good girl. Now, usually, if we're in any kind of a corner, as soon as I start to get up by her head, what she does is she blows backwards. But she's been actually pretty good today. Oh, letting me scratch by her ears. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to scare you. Here's a good girl. Oh, yeah. Got some scritchies there, huh? Oh, yeah. Good girl. So anytime I do anything like put a rope on her, or if I scratch a new body part, or when I've got the rope on her and I'm asking her to walk towards me or around or anywhere really, and then I reward her with more treats because I want her to think that everything that we do is basically just a new and exciting way to get treats. Hey, so I'm not sure if I can do this with one hand. I'm going to try. I don't think it should affect her training in any negative way. So I've got my trusty blue rope here. Mama, let's put the rope on, okay? Woo. Woo. Oh. Pony, can you go away? These horses are not scared enough of people. I don't beat you guys enough, huh? Huh? Here's a good girl. Ho-ho. Ho-ho. Good. Good. You eat those cookies. You eat those cookies. As you can see, even though we do give treats, she has lots of food scattered around. I don't like to train on an empty stomach. I always thought that it might be beneficial, but I read that it can actually put them into kind of a state of distress. So I always train on a very full stomach, at least as full as I'm allowed to get a mini's tummy yet. Other thing we've been practicing is moving away from pressure. Let's try. Over. Move your bum. Over. Good girl. Good. Have a cookie. Good girl. Whoops. I fell in a hole. That was embarrassing. There's like a spot here where the dog was digging. The whole pen kind of moved over. I see my goat that I tied up has untied herself and is now a walking hazard. That's great. Easy. Easy. Alright, can you move your bum? Over. Good girl. Good. Here. Have a cookie. Good girl. That was very good. That was like a ½ pound of pressure. She moved her bum. Can we do it again? Move your bum. Good. No, they probably won't be because it's the hay. Okay. So let's see if I can do this one-handed. Here we go. Easy. Easy. There's a good girl. So what I don't want to do is I don't accidentally want to tie her to the panel. That would be an unfortunate error on my part. I have found that with most things horse training related, it's never the horse's fault. It's always an unfortunate error on the person's part. Easy. Ooh. Good girl. Okay, and this horse has a ton of try. Good girl. This is really hard for her because she doesn't know me any more than you might trust a bear who has, I don't know, thrown chunks of meat at you a few times. I'm trying to tell her that I'm a friend and that I will never hurt her. But her experience, has given her no reason to believe that. So I'm doing my very best to show her that that my intentions are never to hurt her. She kicked me today because this black pony, Raven, came and bit her on her blind side, and I don't think she realized that it was him, so she just kicked out randomly. Okay, so now I'm going to give a little bit of pressure, and I'm going to ask her to come with me. Good girl, come on. Good. I always ask her to come sideways. Good girl, because that's much easier of a pressure for her to yield to. Good girl. Good. We're going to give some treats right now because that was excellent. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Here we go. I throw them on the ground a lot of the time because she's still not really confident taking treats out of my hand. Okay, we're going to go for a little walk to the end of the corral. At least we're going to attempt to. It's kind of long and skinny right now anyway, since the horse has pushed it in. Okay, come on, Mama. Whoop. It's okay. Good. She does kind of walk sideways because she only wants to look at me with one side. Good girl. I'm trying to, I apologize if I don't have her in focus. I'm trying to not look at her at all. Oh. I'm going to try again. My kid slipped and fell on the ice. I had to yell at him, so I didn't have my undivided attention on her, and I have found that if I have any kind of, whoa, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Easy. Can you move your bum away? Over. Good. If I have any kind of negative attention going on, good. Come here. Good girl. Come. Good girl. Very good. Very good. Come. Good. Good girl. So I'm trying to, I don't know if this is showing up, I apologize. I'm trying to do this with a phone in one hand and ropes in the other. Here. Good girl. Come on, you're okay. Good girl. So that's where we're at. She'll lead for short little bits. Oop, it's okay. That was blue. Whoa. Take 104. We're going to try that again. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Good girl, baby. Good. Have some cook. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's okay. The goats over there are making noise and it's scaring her because she can't see what it is. Here. Good. Good girl. Yeah. Whenever I can, I like to ask her to come towards my hand. Come on. So that every time I'm asking her something, I'm literally asking her. So, it's been slow going, but she is learning. And I certainly can't begrudge her at all for her fear. Because, come on. Good girl. Yeah, I think she's just going to be a side walker. Sideways walker everywhere, because all she can see is out this one eye. And even of that, I don't know how much she can see. She bangs her head on this side occasionally, too. Come on. Good girl. Good. Come on. Good. Good girl. And that's enough for today. We're going to have some more cookies. She's the kind of horse who feels safer when she's up against the wall. I don't know if that's because she knows where her boundaries are. Here, sweetheart. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. All right. And there we go. I'm going to put this pen back to how it was. See if I can do it without scaring her.